She was about to leave the house when the man dragged her inside, but no matter how much a woman begged the man for mercy, he did not back down. By the time the police arrived, the woman had already gone to God, but the killer was so proud of himself that he raised his hands and smiled. Soon another policeman appeared, but Mark's heart ached when he watched his wife die. He was about to sentence the murderer, but a colleague from the other side of the room immediately spoke up to stop him because the other participant has already confessed. Now his lynching will only lead to trouble. Mark gritted his teeth in anger, but there was nothing he could do. The bald man in front of him is Jack, a major criminal who was arrested by Mark 6 months ago. But he didn't expect Jack to get revenge on Mark in the first one. The day after getting out of prison, looking at the murderer standing in front of him, Mark's face contorted with anger. But his position as a police officer forced him to stand up for justice and let the law take its course. After his wife left, Mark was tormented by remorse. There was a thought of revenge in his head, so he shaved off his hair. Then he loaded all the cartridges. He was going to carry out a crazy plan based on information from his dossier. He found one of Jack's criminal layers. Before taking action, he gave his address to a colleague. Then he grabbed a gun and sneaked inside. The three men inside were not yet aware of their impending deaths. Then his colleague Billy appeared, but Mark did not give any explanations to his questions. He just got down on his knees, resting his head on his hands. Unsurprisingly, Mark was sentenced to prison, but that's exactly what he wanted. After all, Jack was locked up in this prison. Only by entering the prison could he carry out his revenge plan. But he did not expect that upon arrival at the prison, he would be called to the prison governor's office. The warden knew exactly what Mark had come for. Therefore, he advised him to stay out of trouble, and he bluntly said that Jack was his man now. If something goes wrong, he won't let him go, no matter who it is. Considering that Mark was a police officer in the past, the warden gave him an easier job in the laundry. At the same time, Jack received the news of Mark's incarceration, but he didn't panic. He approached Mark, grabbed the food, and began to provoke him.